Well, tonight we have quite some content, starting from the sentimental polo match between Harry and Nacho in Singapore that ended with Harry blowing a kiss to his friend. I mean, is this a royal thing or something? Not to mention the Duchess of Sausages and her sudden appearance, confirming that she became an influencer again and she's ready to take TikTok by storm. Welcome back, my Royal Rogues. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue. And well, so let's start talking about that first video when Harry and Nacho were both receiving the cup at the end. Harry receives it first, then jokes a bit, taking the trophy directly to his team and ignoring Nacho before joining him again on the ground. Now, I have to say that this is one of the few times that I've seen Harry playful and it doesn't look awkward. Maybe from the physical activity, he was a bit more loose than usual. So loose, in fact, that he blows Nacho a kiss. Now, I don't know if that's something that they do often or they have kind of a secret code about that, but I have the feeling that Nacho brought his head back a bit when Harry did that. I wouldn't say that Nacho was uncomfortable. Well, he looks rather okay after that, but even so, that's not something that men are used to do. Maybe that's something between bros at polo cups. Who knows? Who am I to judge after all? I don't even play polo. Maybe this is the way polo players celebrate. I don't know. But the memes came in hard and fast. And one of the funniest was from Duchess moaning Sparkle about Harry loves to eat nachos, but I don't get it. Eating nachos? I just don't understand. Maybe you can give me more context about this. But no, yes, the wordplay is exactly as expected. But the best part is when we get to see this kind of pictures between the bros. And bros jokes aside, if I had any doubts that Nacho is willing to go to the end of the world for Harry, this picture just wiped out them all. Just by the body language and the body contact and the intense stare, you know that these two have the strongest bond together. And not gonna lie, maybe Harry hasn't broken down completely because he can still trust friends like Nacho. But what Harry seems to have a hard time is trusting himself. I don't know why he all of a sudden had this impulse to tickle this gentleman next to them. And some of you have mentioned that this might be coming from Harry's college days, but still, Harry is a grown man now, and the gentleman is visibly uncomfortable, reaching out for Harry's arm and folding his left hand in a protective gesture. Oh my God. Of course, Nacho looks at the scene like he's already used to see his friend doing crazy stuff like that, and no, Harry's face expression does not help. It's inappropriate. But let's take a look at another video when Harry is pacing back and forth between Nacho and what I assume are the organizers of the event. I don't know if it's because Harry never leaves the house unless Meghan gives him permission to do so, but he looks awkward, really awkward, because most of the time in events and situations like this, he has looked glum and with lack of energy. Maybe he was enjoying the attention a bit too much. And speaking of attention, at first I saw this picture shared by Tribes Britannia on Twitter and said, hey, babe. I know those eyes. You know what's really funny? A couple days ago, I told you a personal anecdote about a concert, but this also brings me memories. When I started studying body language and then remember the way some women looked at me years before, and I had no clue what was going on at the time. And then when I remember those faces, I could read their facial expressions like back in time, and I went, of course. So that's why I know this is that kind of look. And in case you are not sure about that, let's watch the previous video, but with better contrast and in slow motion. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I can hear Careless Whisper right now. I would be glad to play it in this video because it will give it a nice touch, or maybe Carpenters or some Barry White. But for copyright reasons, let's just imagine that Careless Whisper is playing and, well, Meghan, dear Meghan, I know you watch my videos. I have only one recommendation for you. Either you take care of your stallion, or someone else is going to feed him, if you know what I mean. But lo and behold, Meghan is too busy right now because she has appeared in quite high resolution pictures taken by paparazzis no so far away from her, front and center. And if she had a big grocery bag the last time we saw her at the farmer's market, then she's merchant perhaps the biggest scarf the world has ever seen. And of course, this is just Photoshop done by yours truly, but this scarf was indeed huge. Thanks to FLST on Twitter, that reminded me of that picture of Lenny Kravitz with a huge scarf. And no, this time this is not Photoshop. This is the real deal. That I shared, I don't know if you remember in one of my live streams. I really don't know if it was Meghan the Wedding Crasher or which one, but I know I've shared this picture with you before. But, well, at some point, our Duchess of Sausages looked like she was thinking deeply, profoundly, and by her body language, holding her phone like that. I think she was about to text a friend, but maybe she couldn't remember if said friend has already been dumped. I guess that Meghan keeps all her contacts updated with a tiny check mark in case she can still drift off them. So this is just conjectures on my part. But then someone pointed out in one of the pictures that the Meg was wearing something strange, like a chip or sticker on her left hand, or her left wrist to be exact. Upon closer inspection, it seems to be some kind of device that makes her feel calm or something. You know, all that stress can give you premature wrinkles. And effectively, when we go to the Instagram page of said device or method to keep calm and drift on, we can confirm that the first story features the Duchess of Sausages, front and center, with a free trial, so you can buy yours or demo the thing. You can also keep calm wherever you go or something. At least that's the promise. And you know that I don't like to talk about intrinsic characteristics of people, or in other words, things people cannot change about themselves, because you can tan your skin or change the color of your hair or wear different clothes every day. That's not intrinsic to you, but I had to ask about this. What's going on with Meghans' hands? Because yes, I have joked about the claw and stuff, but even in those videos of the Miracle Claw, I never saw her hands like this. If you have any thoughts about this topic, I would like to read them in the comments. My rugged roguies, I'm thankful that in the past 30 days, more than 1 million roguies have enjoyed my videos, which I have a lot of fun making, but only a fraction of that million have subscribed. So what are you waiting for? All you need to do to support my channel is to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and it's free. And remember, much love and bliss.